Mid-season, he formed a team with Dr. John Bowes and came close to winning the tag straps a number of times. Soon, though, Dr. Bowes grew frustrated with Tech and attacked him following a match in UWA's Hotter Than Hell. Dr. Bowes, for the remainder of the season, repeatedly attacked Tech and targeted his leg. Dr. Bowes was victorious over Tech at UWA Aggression, but Tech was triumphant the very next month at the season finale, Last Breath, in a wheelchair match. Around this time, Tech also began to travel with groups of wrestlers to different super shows as that culture also began to grow. Tech was mostly seen in Pennsylvania's XWA, where he squared off in high-profile matches against other backyard wrestling luminaries like Dave Maynard, Fantastic Max, and Tommy Flambeau. Tech also began training with Mike Quest, Arkham, Day Winnett, and Jay Lethal. Early in the 2005 UWA season, Tech won the right to win the vacant UWA Cruiserweight Championship at that year's Armageddon and was successful when he beat Chris Chaos. Tech then turned to Vincent Valentine's faction, the Disciples of Darkness, and used it to further boost his UWA career when he and Chris Chaos beat the Winnets for the UWA Tag Team Championship, making Tech a double champion. Under the alias The New Reality, Tech and Chaos dominated the UWA Tag Team ranks, defeating former champions Cypress, Brass, Quest, Arcadia, and UWA stars like Ace Jack, Jay Spider, Arkham, Damage, Joey, and Hedges. Tech and Chaos eventually lost at the final UWA show, Last Breath 2005, to High and Mighty, which is Jay Spider and Maverick. In 2006, Tech did various different super shows, but without UWA, there wasn't much to do. 2007 was another year comprised of mostly super shows and the UWA reunion show, where Tech defeated Arkham and also won a 30-man over-the-top rope battle royal. In 2008, Tech discovered 2KW and joined their ranks. Tech had excellent matches with the likes of William Black, Static, FX, and a special match with former partner Dr. John Bowes. In 2009, Tech started out the 2KW season strong, feuding with Static. Eventually, Sean Matthews started to mess with Tech. Then 2KW closed its doors. Tech is now with a fed called EWA and has recently reunited with Chaos. Tech considers himself a free agent and frequently visits super shows. After 10 years of wrestling, Tech has still never won a major backyard wrestling championship, but he has earned the recognition of being a champion at heart. Just recently, Tech went to EWA and became the winner of the EWA Elite Tournament, showcasing himself once again at the top of the Backyard Wrestling World's Elite. 10 years later, in 2009, Tech continues to showcase what he's made of with no signs of retirement, continuing to raise the bar. Who wants to go swimming? The Global Backyard Wrestling Nation is proud to induct Tech into the GBYWN Hall of Fame. Well, there you have it, folks. EWA and 2KW's own Tech, the very first Global Backyard Wrestling Nation Hall of Fame inductee, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens now. I'm sure he is very excited about that. He will forever be honored within our alliance and within this show. And remember, once a month, every 4 or 5 weeks, we will have a brand new inductee into our Hall of Fame. And it'll be very exciting to see who's next. Who knows? But until then, I think it's about time we got to the Backyard Wrestling recaps.
Oh, missing. Oh my God! Oh my God! The punt! Connecting to this! Connecting to his head!
Now for our very first event this week, we go all the way back to October of 2009 in the continent/country of Australia, as WWC held No Justice 2009. In that event, we had the WWC British Empire Heavyweight Championship defended when the Beast James Stevens captured the gold, defeating Heartthrob Kid Wade Mitchells. Following that, the aerial assassin Atticus Floyd, former Battleborn Wrestling, was he a former champion? He was a former NWD champion in Australia, and I really liked that Fed at the time. The aerial assassin Atticus Floyd defeated Luke the Billy Williams in singles competition. From there, the hardcore handout Ryan Phoenix defeated Convict in an Extreme Rules match. From there, we had a #1 contendership main event. The winner facing the WWC Heavyweight Champion at a later date. Jimmy the Superstar Jacobs defeated the Beast James Stevens and the Heartthrob Kid Wade Mitchells. Remember, they had the opening contest in a triple threat match to win the #1 contendership. Warzone Wrestling held WZW Hardcore Halloween on October 31st of this year, and in that event, we had some fantastic matches. The WZW Hardcore Championship was on the line when Scuba Steve retained the championship against the former WZW champion, J2 Step. From there, TJ Dynamite and Newport George retained the WCW Tag Team Championship against the Dream and Ox and Red Ogre and Puck Stuffer in a triple threat tag team clash. And from there, Dr. Sexy defeated the Freak Show in a one-on-one bout. Following that, the main event, Scotty Skills, the man who held the WZW title for all of a minute, finally got his rematch and finally captured the gold yet again, defeating Marcus Santafonte to win the WZW Heavyweight Championship. Such a huge shocker to Marcus Santafonte that he quit WZW on the spot. Who knows what's going to happen now? Is WZW gone? What will happen without Marcus Santafonte? And what will Marcus Santafonte do without WZW? Only time will tell.